Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. Saturday, April 15th, 7:30 p.m. I know it's late. I'll make this really quick. I'll cut to the chase. PGV is no longer. As of right now, it is shut down. Servers will be, Discord servers are going to be shut down Monday morning. We got a lot to talk about, and I want to communicate some thoughts and some ideas, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, your ideas, or your plan, your lessons. We could make it about lessons. Remember, feelings are totally legit. But how we react to those feelings and the space we create before we react is extremely important if we are going to be successful in this game. This is the pattern I see. I won't read the Discord message because you've probably already read it. But basically, the fact you're seeing this post means Manny didn't respond. The servers will be shut down 7 a.m. Monday. There comes a point where we must face the circumstances, realize what's going on. We're very sorry and saddened by this outcome. We honestly don't feel like any point carrying on this charade, blah, blah, blah. We hope everyone understands why you need to make the stance, disconnect from this nightmare. Agreed. I see this. I see a lot. If a project is over 10% a month, even then, but if a project is over 10% a month, if a project is paying 1 to 2% per day, it is ultra high risk. The beautiful thing is you can ROI these things very quick. The bad part is we get greedy. We stay in something too long. I know some people who put in, like, they got the refund from that first contract and they moved everything they had back in the USDC contract. Madness. We must take profit and we must apply strategy and we must treat every project like it can disappear tomorrow. I've got a little book where I write down all my DeFi lessons, and I've seen this happen over and over. That is so ingrained in my DNA to approach projects strategically, diversify through them, and understand that treat every project like it can disappear tomorrow so that you get very disciplined on taking the profits more than ROIing on something, and then playing with caution. And I see a pattern. And let this be the last time this happens. I'm going to see a pattern where stable fund, people literally were texting me, hey, stable fund was unstable. And they're like, maybe I'll stay in it for one more day, just for another 1.5%. It's gambling. PGV, same thing. I get it. I'd rather sit out of a project and miss out on 10% gains than take 100% loss. And there's a lot of people upset, and they knew they overcommitted to this. And they were happy when they're getting the returns, and they're mad when a project turns. Now, I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm not saying that we should just let people off easy. No, that's not what I'm saying. Someone steps on your turf, you do what you got to do. But all I'm saying is, let's stop repeating this madness. And I'll see this happen. This is what's going to happen. A week or two will go by, and then people will scrounge together some funds or take it from some other projects, and some new project's going to come around. That's the holy grail. And we're going to forget about this. Most people will, not us. You're going to remember. You're just going to remember PGV. I remember when the first round of refunds came out and everyone was reinvesting back in the USDC contract. I put maybe 10% back just to get a position in it. And I felt FOMO. I felt like, I'm missing out on all these gains. But until every single person gets a refund and until stability is brought back in the project, I'd rather miss out on gains than lose 100%. Think about that. When you're trading, if you're reading some charts and you're mapping out your next move, you'll do a bit of a risk-reward analysis. And you'll say, okay, I could see a 3x reward to 1x risk. I'm simplifying it. And when I look at this, I'm like, okay, let's say you made some money. Let's say you're in Wolf Capital. And if you're in Wolf Capital, you've probably ROI. Now you have a decision to make. What's your next step forward? Apply strategy. Even for Wolf Capital, I mean, I trust the team. I really like what they're doing. I've ROI'd. And now I'm going to go a 50-50 strategy. I'm going to make sure my initial is unlocked. And at the first sign of trouble, I'll unstake half. And if that trouble continues, I'll leave. And every time I do this, calls me an idiot. Oh, you're FOMOing, or you're fudding. I'm not. I hope the project lasts a really long time for you. But I'm going to move on to something new. And there's always something new. That's what's beautiful with this DeFi space. It's like 3 projects last week. You don't have to be all in one. It sucks. I get it. Share your feelings and share your thoughts in the comments, and I support all of it. Like, I support you, but the faster we move on past this and learn from the lesson and not repeat it, you'll be amazed at how much return you can make if you strategically apply it and you take profit and you can move it to small, mid, or large cap, so you actually own it's true DeFi, decentralized, or you can sit on stables. I think I was sitting on something like $28,000 of stable coin, and so many people were like, "Why don't you deploy it into PGV?" No, not until it's brought back to stability. I've seen this happen too many times. So, with that said, share your lessons below. What are you going to do better moving forward? What are we going to do better moving forward? What's everyone here going to do better moving forward? Do let me know. I think this was a great reminder that no project can be trusted. And I mean, me and Pelton were talking about this end of last week, and I'm going to share that interview on Monday. But it's just like, when a ton of money is involved, people do funny things. Small lie turns into a bigger lie, turns into a cover up, turns into now there's no coming back from it. And I think that's what we saw in PGV. So with that said, what I'm going to do, these videos never get a lot of views, and I kind of get it. People just want to make money, but I'm going to share some strategy videos. I'm going to share, it's all going to be strategy videos, nothing about projects. Here. Study them. On the website, we have if you go on CryptoLabsResearch.com, we have a start here. It breaks down our CryptoLab strategy. We have a 30-day. For a lot of projects, it's 30 to 35 days in, out. You'll be 90% of the time successful if you can get into a project and get out in 30 days. Every time I post those videos, they get like a quarter of the views when talk about a project. But I'm like, everyone's going into projects and then losing 100% of it. It's madness. I'd rather come in, get a bunch of profit, go out, or just keep my initial and let it ride, but take the profit, which is what we did in PGV. It's what we're doing in Wolf. It's what we did in Stable Fund. A few more percent is not worth it. And stress and not being able to sleep and check in Discords. The only reason I got this is I got a text and I was like, oh, cool. I really don't care. When you play strategy, you can sweat the small stuff and you live to invest another day because you're sitting on a ton of profit and you can move that profit strategically. I know this. I know it sucks, but the more we become victors and not victims, the more we take it and move on, the better we'll be in this. And so again, I know I'll put the videos up here. Watch the strategy videos. Go to CryptoLabsResearch.com. Check out the start here. Check out the strategy video. It'll be worth the watch. With that said, have a really, really good night. I'll be back on Monday morning. And with that said, let me know your thoughts. We'll talk soon. Peace.